Just kidding. It's Palo Santo. It's Jaja too. I'm feeling restless. I'm feeling creative, sensual, awakened. I'm feeling full of life force energy. And at the same time, it's irritating my being, and I just have to do something with the energy. Okay? Hold on. So, when it comes to being a woman and a woman who knows what she wants, but also understands the tactics of restraint or the pressure points of restriction, and sometimes that's like a recipe for torture, disaster, and or creativity or creation. And for me right now, I'm choosing creation, and I'm choosing sharing time and space with you. And that's not like, this is not a traditional tarot reading, and it's not a traditional channeling, because I don't know if I have the capacity or threshold to do that, because realistically, I am tired. I am sleepy, but I don't want to go to sleep. I just don't want to sleep. I'm restless. I'm bursting at the seams. I'm bursting. I'm overflowing. I am a fountain of water. I am a fountain of youth. I am a fountain of femininity. I am a fountain of sensual, sexual, feminine, maternal, earthly energy, and at the same time extremely celestial. So when it comes to sharing feminine light code energies, this is something how it would look like, I guess. And yeah, let's just pull some tarot. Thank you, Heavenly Divine Creator and Source, for your love. Thank you for silliness. Thank you for attraction. Thank you for magnetism. Thank you for self-respect. Thank you for self-love. And thank you for time. And thank you for recognition of self. Do, 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 do. Allow me to tap into the highest feminine frequency available. Allow me to download codes of insightful beauty. Allow me to become still in your name. Allow me to become a channel. My feet open. My root chakras open, flowing, fluid, receiving. Okay. Passion ignited. How beautiful is that? And that's exactly the sensory energy in which I'm experiencing right now. What colors are these? Red and purple. I don't know if you tapped into the last reading, which was called Pressure Valve. The release of the pressure valve. I believe the priest, someone had, no, it was the tarot card, and he had red over, is it the King of Swords? Red, and then a purple robe over his suit of blue, I believe, his robe of blue. Passion ignited from the heart chakra. Passion ignited from being able to remain self-contained. The number 9 is a number of spiritual mastery. Number 9 is the number of the hermit. And here we have solitude. Ooh, I just picked this up. We had magician and the mirror. And the magician in the mirror is always a very confounding card, but it's apparent that this individual is standing in between both fire and air, or fire and water. The magician is pulling from both spiritual, celestial energies and earthly, fiery energies. He has the infinity symbol over the head, which is a symbol of continuance. 5 plus 3 is 8. It's a number of mastery. So mastery of one's own personal power and passion through studious, reflective behaviors that bring solitude, but spiritual alignment, causing the opportunity to become master, manifester, harnessing both the heart-centered energies, the sensual creative energies, and creating mastery through it. Mastery of the feminine energy, mastery of the body, mastery of creation, master of flow, coming from the solar plexus, from the sacral, the root, the sacral, through the solar plexus, and then the heart, and then vocal expression through the throat chakra. Obstacles and challenges, and the obstacles and challenges is coming with a number 5, and that number 5 is the throat here, the throat chakra, as well as this blue energy, this water energy that's flowing below. I've always seen it as the throat chakra, but obstacles needing to be overcome in regards to self-esteem, self-thought, self-pleasure, self-enjoyment, and like truly understanding that all of those things are self-imposed, and you can allow yourself such pleasures and opportunity and feminine gushing if you gave yourself the proper opportunity to receive it, express it. Some things are better off like being shown or being learned through osmosis. Some things don't always have words to it. And I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. Like, I didn't make up the rules, but I've certainly learned how to follow them. Follow them and the payoffs of creation. Hum dee 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 da 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 dee dee da 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 hum da da dee. Financial constraints tying into one's monetary gains and the monies and opportunities and flow and resources that they receive in the world, and how that ties into perhaps the lack of acceleration, the lack of increase. But I like to beg to differ. I will sit with, what will I sit with? My trespasses until I've fully integrated them, until I have learned to become fluid and open and challenging and honest and expressive. Thank you, Heavenly Divine Creator, for allowing me to be a vessel of love, light, and change. Accelerated motion away from the obstacles and challenges that have kept you monetarily restricted. What is money? What are bills? What is your relationship to those things? Like, are you entitled to receiving the treasures of the earth? Are you open to receiving without self-judgment, receiving without self-sabotage, receiving without putting constraints on what it is that you see in the mirror? The body and the body is so reflective of the mental state. The body is so reflective of the mental state, right? And so if you're able to communicate resourcefully through the mind, body, and spirit, that ignites creative passion and energy that flows through your feminine state, then that automatically unlocks flow. Now, based on how we are paying attention to flow is how we will receive it. Now, if someone taught you that you must flow in this one particular manner, flow only comes through this facet. And so, but that facet isn't the facet that was meant for you to receive your flow. But so then you're focusing on an area of flow that is flowing for someone else because you think that your flow is supposed to come from there, but it's not. And then hence you're blocking out all opportunities to receive flow from like 500 million different directions. And I'm no longer wanting to have any type of problem like that. Archangel Michael, the root chakra, opening and protecting and blessing the root chakra. Sacrifice does not come without its sacrifices, but that sacrifice is the ability to love yourself unconditionally until you're no longer hungry and thirsty from receiving lack of flow from areas that do not belong to you. Meaning, like, if the well is dry, if the well is running dry, then you must tap the earth somewhere else. I mean, it's an energy transmission more than anything. And no, you can't, no snap. La la la. No snatchies. Cultivation within the self through the own means, through the opening of the root, through the protection of the mind and body, recognizing it as resourceful, recognizing it as your resource of not only self-control, solitude. Oh, I thought so. I thought when I saw that red hot energy that there was going to be like some type of like masculine flow, because look at this. Masculine flow, attracting love, attracting romance, but I think attracting what you've manifested through your throat. Throat manifestation. It's very special. It's not available to all sources, but if tapped in correctly, it shall flow. Is someone falling in love with you? Is someone falling in love? I don't know. Spiritual union is that ultimate connection with the light body, the thinking woman. I had a dream last night or this morning that I met my light body, like literally my light body outside of my body, and I went to go kiss it like this. And then when I kissed my light body, I could see it from third person perspective, and then all of a sudden Tinkerbell was like, boop. And I was like, whoa. And then I woke up and I was like, I just kissed and I just became unified with my light body through sacrifice by overcoming the internal obstacles and challenges in regards to internal flow and self-esteem. Transformation is evident and I'm totally feeling it. 3 + 1 is 4. The stability of having cleared the fields, the stability of having churned the soil, the stability of having thatched the grass, because I like to aerate my lawn. someone's communicating and tapping into the crown chakra. This could be telepathy. This could be clear knowing, clear cognizance. But no, this is incoming information through the crown chakra, through the spiritual realms. Now, in which eighth dimension are we tapping into makes all of the difference. The thinking woman. Monarch. Monarchy. Chosen. Chosen for rulership. Is that true? Very true. Number 4, stability and authority. Once again, the Emperor card. Is that true? Yes, the door to spirit opens and spirit definitely confirms. Definitely confirms. Where are we going? How's it going? Victoriously stand your ground, as victory shall be yours, and we're claiming it. We're claiming it. Door to personal happiness and healing, and exactly correctly said, the door to personal happiness and healing. Personally, I'm opening the door to happiness and healing. Oh, no, wait. Personally, I've opened the door to happiness and healing. And personally, I am the doorway to happiness and healing. Oh, no. No, it's not an ego thing. No. We back it up. We back it up. We back it up on multiple levels. Like, we show, we talk, we speak, we express, we create, we love, we tell the truth. We tell the truth. We overcome our obstacles. We take our challenges on head on. We're spiritually devoted. We're spiritually open and trusted. Yeah, we made the sacrifices. The sacrifices were made. There's proof of that. The proof is in the pudding. Victory and success calls upon. Bum, 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 da, 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 da. You are the prize. You are the prize. You are the prize. I don't care what anybody says. And if anybody tries to tell you differently, they are not the one. Not the one for you. Not anyone you should be around. Not even someone that you should consider. Never mind explaining yourself to. Never mind like defending yourself from. So, yeah, I think I just wanted to come in and honestly like transmit some beauty and light codes, because sometimes showing up is all that is need to be done, and the divine has their way. So we had 3 cards open here. We had the base chakra, which is the root of security. Then we have Then we have an energy of deceit, which is red. It's conjunct or combust or attached to the root chakra. So this is deceit, blocking your areas of finances, areas of security and money. But also this is like some deep feelings of loss and discontent. And then we have an overactivated or an activated solar plexus. So like issues of the ego, issues of survival, issues of resources, like sharing. Like there's enough to go around. But again, the grass is greener where you water it. So it's not even about like someone else taking up a piece of land. It's like a matter of who's taking up your piece of land. And if you don't know where your land is, and maybe you don't know where your land is, and we need to locate it. That's actually pretty interesting. So maybe a final card, because I don't know how to be fancy. with my uploads. There's indecision here, and maybe that's having to make a final decision about deciding to take care of yourself, deciding to be truthful with the self, understanding and knowing that there's opportunity to make new choices and different choices. And that's not a matter of extrinsic or external lack. It's the soil in which one is tending from. And with anything else, it requires work and dedication. I mean, yeah, there's like get rich quick schemes, there's like get get external validation easy, like, but that's not what lasts. And that's not what pays long term, depending on what your flow is, if you would. And all I'm saying is that I've chosen internal flow, I've chosen manifestation ability from simply being with myself, creating multiple possibilities based on my ability to be clear with what I want. And this could keep going. So that's again bringing us down to the need to narrow down the possibilities and perhaps like put our highest version of ourselves to the forefront. But that requires being honest with your heart, being honest with your insecurities, and being willing to make the right decisions, exploring alternate possibilities, that there's multiple possibilities, and that whatever makes you feel like you're less than is of deceit. It is not of the truth. We're here to balance out the solar plexus. Yes, we want healthy sense of self, but we also want internal truth, which requires the reflection of the moon. So I hope this serves you well. It's Jaja with you, and I'll talk to you soon. Beauty codes. Downloading beauty codes now. Later.